The head of one of Brooklyn's most violent police precincts, Inspector John Mastronardi, will be transferred to another position. This after pressure and protests from the community.
The community was dissatisfied with the role of the commanding officer in the 7-5 precinct.
Last year, the precinct was a hotspot for crime, with the most shooting incidents and the most complaints of police misconduct than any other precinct in the city.
What's a mask on, man?
Pix 11 interviewed Inspector Mastronardi several times, but he came under fire for his handling of a fight between his precinct officers and residents while enforcing mask rules during the height of the pandemic. The incident was caught on video, and you can see several officers were not wearing masks themselves. The inspector was also accused of not being a good leader and promoting police misconduct. In a statement, Assemblymember Charles Barron said, "We are glad he's gone, but he shouldn't get away with just being moved. He should be punished. He should be accountable for abusiveness of how he treated the people in our community." Sources tell us the inspector will be reassigned to the Chief of Detectives office. In a statement, a spokesperson for the NYPD said, "With the recent changes coming to the Chief of Departments and Chief of Detectives offices, we anticipate several executive announcements in the near future." But retired NYPD Deputy Inspector Corey Pegues, who was once a captain out of the 7-5, tells us a change like this is drastic and spells something more serious.
It's the most prominent uniform precinct position in the city of New York. Reassignment is not a good term when it comes to commanding officers. Reassignment is usually done for disciplinary reasons.
The 75th Precinct has a long history of scandal, some highlighted in this documentary called The 7-5. Over the years, several commanding officers of the 7-5 moved on to bigger promotions for their work in cleaning things up, including Chief James Secreto, Chief Jeffrey Madry, and Chief Michael LePetri. Now the department will also have the community weigh in on choosing the next commanding officer, something community advocate Tony Herbert supports.
The community should be heavily involved. The problem is there are some concerns that there could be some corruption tied to that and who these commanding officers offer their allegiance to.
Nicole Johnson, Pix 11 News.